I heard 50 is there's some secrets. There's some surprises.
we got some stuff planned, and that's all I can say.
Yeah, I don't even know, dude. I just know
it's gonna be good. You're gonna want to tune in for MSM 50. I mean, you should tune in for
come.
Yeah, and if you can be here for MSM 50, I recommend it.
If you're planning on coming to MSM,
like if you're gonna
in the near future, you probably make it a point to come out to number 50.
Yeah, if you're gonna go to any MSM, you say, you know, I can only go to one for some reason. You can only go to one. Then make it number 50. We're gonna have a special event. I shouldn't have said that.
Special
We're gonna
event.
have some special stuff going on.
You didn't reveal anything. It's a special event. I mean, that can mean anything.
Yeah.
Because we are saying, I mean, MSM is an event.
MSM is a special event.
Number 50 is a special event. So it's a special.
We're gonna do special things for number 50. For the number 50.
MSM number 50 is well, this is 48, so it's not next week, but the following week after that.
But next week is a special as well, because next week we're gonna have a special guest.
Yes, Rio, right?
Rio, MVG Rio. So that's gonna be hype. A lot of people thought he was gonna be here this week.
Yeah.
But a little bit of confusion. He's gonna be here next week. So that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Sorry for everyone who was expecting to see Rio. He will be here next week.
Yeah, and he will be here this weekend at Pink Fresh Saga.
Mm-hmm. So for
you
those
can catch him there earlier if you want to.
Yeah, he will be at Pink Fresh Saga.
Yeah.
Along with a lot of other top level players.
So many. I know. Foe is coming back.
He wants his run back. He's coming back. Fatality, another player who also wants a run back.
All these ex-Saga people,
they're all coming back.
They want to show that they've been working to take the whole thing instead of placing somewhere within the top 8.
Yeah, they really, I mean, players who have come before really expected to place high, and then they didn't.
Yeah.
So some of them, you know, I'm not going to drop names, but we've only had one player who was an invited guest, minus Nairo. He was kind of like a surprise!
Bonus guest, yeah.
But, yeah, one of our invited guests who actually placed 2, and that's second place, and that's the highest one for anyone who's ever had their own Saga.
Sweet, so they're still doing that. It's
yeah.
Shinta versus Bane. Yeah, we got everything. I'm running JMX's stuff while he's playing a match right now. So.
Now this is gonna be an interesting match. Depending on who Bane goes, Shinta could be in for a tough match. He has a personal mental block against Little Mac. He doesn't understand the character. We've worked with him. I've talked to him about it for sure.
I think the number one thing you can tell anyone who struggles against Mac is it really comes down to, like, you cannot play an aggressive game. You just can't play an aggressive game versus Mac.
See, that's a great way that you put it, but from the way I like to put it is you can't play this game.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to avoid saying you can't play Smash 4 because that's my go-to. You can't play Smash 4 versus Mac. You have to sit there and be patient. For sure.
You have to lame it out.
Sure.
And as lame as that sounds,
it's the truth.
It is the correct way. Oh, sub hype.
All right. Oh, okay.
Shout out to
DJ just sub into 2GG
sub hype
for 4 months in a row.
Sub hype.
Hypeness. All right, we're gonna kick off game 1 here.
We're going to Battlefield.
Oh. Yeah, here we go.
Great start for Shinta.
Yeah, 23%. Not looking like he has a Mac problem yet, but it's too early to tell.
Now, for Shinta having a mental block, he has been improving in this match. Last time these two players played, it was very close. It went down to about 5 seconds, and I would say that Bane got a lucky side B and closed out the match. Ooh, great back air. What are you doing, Bane?
Okay, yeah, very questionable
with the mind
retreat
games.
off the stage.
Straight mind games. No one expected him to do that.
Shinta, I think Shinta, he knows. He's understood. He cannot play this game versus Mac, and he's just sitting back, maintaining stage control, and just punishing all of Bane's approaches.
Now here comes the issue. Oh, that should have been a KO punch. Yeah. That would have been it. Now that Bane has the KO punch, we're going to see a much more different Shinta. Everyone's afraid of the KO punch. Everyone. Doesn't matter who you are. That KO punch is a threat. And we're seeing Shinta do the correct thing, which is in fact camp the top platform. What are you doing, man?
Yeah, and this is the right thing to do.
Oh, and there it is.
Oh man, but he gets hit by the KO punch or anything. But just remaining patient and running away from Mac while he has the KO punch is definitely the best thing to do, since there is a sort of timer on it, where if you run out the timer on the KO punch, the very next hit will take the KO punch away.
That's right. 6 seconds, and then any putting Mac into a spin state or the tumble state will in fact take away the KO punch. And I really want to see Shinta just kind of camp that top platform, not really retreat, just stay up there.
Yeah, Mac has a hard time getting up onto those platforms for anything significant.
Now, Shinta has been doing a great job of kind of running away and play the zoning game, but when it comes to actually gimping Bane when he's off stage, we have not seen that at all.
Catches him with a forward air as he jumps up from the platform.
Ooh, great up tilt to F smash coming out from Bane. Yeah, we're going to see a punish. No.
Almost as soon as he evened out the stock count, Bane does him in for a good amount of percent, but Nosferatu evening it out a little bit.
Oh, that was a grab. Now we're seeing Bane being put in a bit of an interesting situation. Shinta is not going to be afraid to camp that top platform once he gets the life lead.
Yeah.
But getting that life lead is going to be a little bit tougher than he thinks. Right about now, you got to be thinking that Shinta shouldn't be going back for life lead. Just camp that corner and really just toss Little Mac off the stage.
93% on
and
Shinta.
That's his opportunity, and he just lets him recover.
Okay. Yeah. Would have seen a little bit more, something more there.
More interesting mind games coming out from Bane. Elf Thunder fully charged.
Okay.
Oh. We're not seeing Shinta really throw any attacks when Bane's trying to recover. He's just kind of letting him come back to the stage.
Yeah.
And that's a huge part of this matchup. Okay.
Wow, okay.
All right.
So Bane not gonna make it back to the stage there, but yeah, Shinta is playing like ultra safe to the point where, like you said, he's not really going for any significant edge guards. He's not even going off stage versus Little Mac, which he should be doing. I mean,
yeah. That was game 1.
He can recover to the stage fairly well. So.
Okay. Now here's an interesting pick. Shinta does have a Pikachu, but I've never actually seen it do well against the Mac, even though that matchup is horrible.
For Mac.
For Mac.
Yeah.
Like literally one nair, one back air, and that could be the game. All right, and we're seeing a much more patient Bane right now. We're not gonna really see a lot of him running in. We should be seeing a lot more shielding, a lot more patience, trying to react to what Shinta does and break Shinta's shield. You can see that tilted down smash or forward smash, really trying to beat the shield breaker.
The one thing I could definitely see him maybe doing a little bit better in this matchup is that if he applies the same play as he was using with his Robin, where he was playing super patient, it should be an easier time for Pika to do that, since he has better frame data and faster mobility. But so far, he's kind of he's getting hit. Oh, man.
Bane not opting to just let it rip and KO punch Shinta. Yeah. In fact, going for a down tilt into an up smash. Opting to try and save the KO punch for Shinta's next stock. But that will, in fact, make him lose it.
Yeah, it's gone.
Now, I really like to give a shout out to Scourge Mom, because he's the Pikachu player that gives Little Mac the hardest time.
Yes.
Because he's the campiest Pikachu player I've ever seen. And that's exactly what Shinta needs to be doing right now. He needs to be, retreating short hops with the neutral Bs, camping platform, making Mac's life the absolute worst, making him hate life. That's what you got to do. Shinta's trying to play a fair game, and unfortunately, that's not what you do. Oh, great attempt.
Good
though.
attempt,
Good
yeah.
attempt. He had the right idea. That should have been a back throw.
Okay, forward throw, keeping Mac off stage.
And there it is.
Nair taking
Good
that
stuff.
stock. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
And the taunt. He's feeling it. In that whole exchange, he really actually he's barely gotten hit since he was down for a bit, and he got to around 80-something%, and then he finally just played super safe until he managed to take that stock.
Very true. Very true. We just like you said, we haven't really seen Shinta take a lot of damage ever since Bane lost his KO punch. Bane having a really hard time getting in. But that up tilt up B will do it. You can air dodge that.
Yes.
It's just it gets a lot of players because most players think that the up B will not reach.
Yeah.
But it's very tip.
I mean, it even looked like it wasn't going to, but like you said, the very tip ends up reaching. So just keep that in mind. You're playing against Mac. Up B is going to hit you a little bit further up than you think it will.
Great up tilt string. Oh. Ooh. And we're starting to see Shinta panic a little bit. Great power shield. Oh, what happened there? Okay, and we're starting to see Shinta get the reads onto Bane.
Ooh.
But now Bane has the KO punch once again. Great power shield, good defense game. What are you doing, man?
Oh, man, he loses the KO punch.
Good spot dodge. That might have been the shield break right there. And that should be game.
Do you know if Shinta...
And he pops off.
He pops off.
Screaming, I did it! I finally defeated him!
And gives Bane a hug, and the crowd is happy to see it. Oh. Good stuff. Do you know if Shinta's using Bido as of recently?
You know what? He does use the Pro controller, but I haven't asked him.
Because he did a spot dodge there towards the end that actually looked like it slid forward as he did the spot dodge. So that's why I'm wondering if he's using Bido now.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to ask him that when I go talk to him in a few minutes. But I have a match right now, so I will see you all next time.